Buying video games can get pretty expensive, so when this freebie popped up on my dash, I figured why not? First and foremost, this is a visual novel. If you don't like reading a ton of text, this won't float your boat. Second, trigger warnings galore, abuse, suicide, and murder. Probably other things that I didn't even think about, too. So this is a kind of a messed up game, but it is a challenge. It took a lot of tries for me not to die in the first few days, and that was pretty frustrating. But once I got through that, it got much better. As far as gameplay, it's typical visual novel gameplay. Read and then make choices that impact whether you live or die. There isn't a ton of variety for the visuals, but the art is solid and the backgrounds are simple. There are a couple CG scattered in there as well. The music gets a little repetitive at times, but it does set the mood. There are also some additional sound effects, walking, lightning, and chewing, etc. Looking at story, you are picked by Akito to be a bridal candidate. His hope is that you will be able to break his curse. Your character has to maneuver through this world and not die, and there are a ton of bad endings. I found this oddly compelling, but it isn't one I would recommend to anyone I actually know, since it's pretty messed up and these relationships are in no way healthy. Akito is the temporary owner of the mansion. You were brought here as his bridal candidate, and Akito is temperamental. Keep him happy or die. Asuka is the unfavored twin of Akito. He is not the head of the household and is pretty much suicidal. Riku is Akito's younger brother. He is determined to break the curse. There are 2 more additional routes, but I worry a bit about spoilers with them, so I'll pass without further explanation. My favorite part of the game is after you get a bad end, you are scolded by Toma. He always seems pretty exasperated with you. Do pay attention to what he says, though. There are hints on how not to die. I think this game is really for folks who enjoy slightly twisted or very twisted visual novels. If you like horror visual novels and multiple bad endings, this would appeal. I had fun, and I think it has almost no replay value once you go through it the first time, but it doesn't really matter since it's free and you can go find another game to play. So give it a shot.